guys, welcome back to another week. So we have switched positions just for this week for Red Ink's Corner because we're going to do a resume critique, and I'm going to try to format or redo the resume on camera. This is going to be a challenge for me because my creative process for creating a resume makes sense to me. So I'm not really sure how this is going to play out on camera, but I'll try to make a deal with a deal. Hey you, are you new? If so, please hit the subscribe button, hit the alert if you want to see more videos like this one. Today we are doing a resume critique. So if you would like your resume critiqued, send me an email. Information is below. Y'all like my earrings? Let's get into my earrings. My earrings are from a shop that I found on Etsy called All Things Tony. She's also on Instagram. I will put her info down below. And listen, okay? For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you know that my hair was different yesterday. Shoot, it was different this morning. I was supposed to put crochet in. I started to put crochet in about an hour ago. I don't like the hair that I purchased, so I'm gonna have to mask it back up, go back out to the store. So I try recording every Tuesday, and I'm trying to stick to that schedule. So the show must go on, and thus here we are. This is what you got. So anywho, let's get into the video. So my resume critique is going to be on my new friend Soleil. Soleil is a esthetician up in Pennsylvania. She has an Instagram. I'll tag her Instagram down below. And I'm also going to use her Instagram handle in replace of her name on her resume so that you guys can see it. So I am going to review her resume and try to update it on screen. All right, so upon initial review of her resume format, it is a ton of wasted space in her resume. How many pages is this? 3 pages. Oh, and the page numbers are off. Page numbers is an important thing. If you're going to have page numbers, I recommend having page numbers. Make sure your page numbers are in order. So there's a lot of wasted space. She has her name on here twice. She has that she wants to be an esthetician. So I would just move this up. I would just give her a clean header up here and put it up here in the heading. Moving on. I would change her career objectives to career qualifications. Obviously, she's seeking employment as an esthetician because that is what her resume states throughout the resume, or it should state throughout the resume. I do like the idea of being very specific to state where it is you are applying to or the exact position that you are applying to, but make sure that you're making it specific to the job that you are applying to. So for her, I believe she told me that she uses this resume, she passes it around to any spa, and I guess it'll work if they all do hand and stone massage and facial, maybe? I don't know. I don't recommend it, but you know, we're gonna fix that for her. Moving on. So this is confusing, right? Because she has career objectives up here, and then you go down here and the skills and certification. I would just make sure that the formatting is consistent. Okay, so it looks like she has her certifications and her recognitions mixed up. I would rearrange this and where's her education? Lady, where's your education? So yes, I would move her education up. Okay, so let's do this. Let us do this. All right, so it looks like Soleil got licensed last year, so she is entry level. She has a few jobs on her resume, but there are two specifically that are applicable to being an esthetician. So I would put her in the category as entry level. So for her being entry level, I would use a functional resume so that we're highlighting her skills and what she can bring to the table opposed to her work history. So obviously the original career objective that Soleil had in resume was not going to work. That is what we have here. So we're gonna put qualifications here. So I'm just gonna, let's just move this down. I don't want to put that she's only had her license for 2 years right up front because that might be a little misleading. So I am just going to say a highly dedicated, passionate license to practice. And I'm going to leave this blank. I'm going to tell her that she can change this, modify this depending on what job she applies to, because every spa specializes in their own different things. I don't know the right terminology for it, but so I'm just going to say license to practice specifically pull out services from job applying to. Oops. Oh my, Monique. Woo. Okay. What else do I want to say here? All right, so she's new. So let's see. Let's look back at her resume. She currently works at Target as a beauty team member. So working at Target as a beauty team member, she has to educate guests and drive sales. Okay, so let's... Okay, so we're gonna move on to Soleil's core qualifications. I'm gonna change the second qualifications to highlights. Soleil has at the bottom of her resume on her third page machine equipment that she owns. And as I was doing research for estheticians, some of the positions I was looking at does like for you to list that. Not all of them, but some of them. So I went ahead and put that on her new resume and put it with the highlights up front. To get the skills I'm going to use for her resume, I'm going to use Massage Envy. I'm going to use their who they're looking for section. For estheticians looking to update their resume, these are good skills to list and support with experience and accomplishments. Okay, so I'm just about done editing her resume. I don't like the fact that it's only a little bit bleeding over into the second page. So what I'm going to do is try to narrow down her qualifications. Okay, so this is the final product. You see the difference between her, well, so this isn't the final product, but this is what I'm gonna wrap up the video on. the resume that she provided me, I was able to get a 3-page resume down to 1 page. I believe that the information is consolidated enough and still tells the story of being a reliable esthetician. I still want to massage this a little bit. I like things to be symmetric, so I don't really like the fact that I have more bullets in the customer service skills than I do in like communication skills. So once I talk to Soleil, I will massage this out a little bit before actually sending this out to her. So what I like to do with all of my clients is I typically have a consultation with them. I have a consultation with them to go over their resume. I didn't do that here because I wanted to capture all of this on video. But I'm going to have a consultation with Soleil after. If you've noticed in the work history, I did not include her self-employment. I didn't include her self-employment for a couple of reasons. The main reason is Soleil is using this resume to apply to other spas and salons. So I don't want them to know, I don't think that it's a good idea for them to know up front that she could possibly want to open up her own spa. That is kind of what this resume is stating by saying, hey, I was once self-employed. I tried to open up my own spa. It didn't work. So here I am. It kind of looks like, oh, you're only here to make enough money to open up your own spa. Soleil, if becoming your own spa owner is your end goal, I don't think that you should hide it once you join the team and you get to know everyone. My rule of thumb is just to test the waters and see how they are. Some people are, some people could be catty. I mean, I don't know. That's just my personal preference. You can be full disclosure at the interview. You cannot be full disclosure at the interview. It's really up to you. Fellow entrepreneurs, what are your thoughts? Do you add your side business on your resume? Let me know. Drop your comment below if you add your... I don't. I personally don't. Red ink is not on my resume. I don't hide it either. People at my job know that I do red ink, but it's not listed. It's not listed on my resume and it's not listed on my LinkedIn. Although I post red ink corner on my LinkedIn. So there's that. Now, if Soleil does want to open up her own spa and that is the route that she is trying to go, then my recommendation would not be for this type of resume. My recommendation would be an online profile, because you are more so speaking to clients and not to a hiring manager. So your online profile can be an actual online profile, like a website that has all of your skills, your education, your backgrounds, more about you and what you are going to bring to them, like the services that you're going to provide to them. You can do that through your own personal website, or if you are establishing a spa or a salon, create a spa salon website. Or through an Instagram page, YouTube, Facebook. There's all different types of ways for customer outreach. A resume would not be used for customer outreach. So if you're trying to do your own spa, your own salon, I wouldn't do a formal resume. If you would like a resume revamp or a critique, please shoot me an email and mention this video for a discount. Soleil actually also has a YouTube channel. I will leave her information below. She is an absolute sweetheart. I want to thank her for allowing me to do this and posting it as my red ink corner this week. There's going to be more from the two of us. I'm actually very excited to team up with her. So stay tuned for what that's going to be. Thank you for tuning in to another week of Red Ink's